Hey, yo, what is going on? But once again, bros, women, bronies, and Pegasus, real talkers, Nikki Commodities out there, especially talking to all you guys, of course. This is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Soldier Free 2011, aka Manny Wolverine, and of course, you guys are rest intros and outros towards the channel. And before I begin, really quick, two small ass, really quick things I want to bring up real fast. I know this has been talked about for a couple months already, even since last year, June, July, August, around that time when, Comic-Con 2016 thing was happening at that time. I already heard a few speculations and rumors about it. Of course, it was going to come to the forefront eventually, especially for a lot of you people that are Marvel fans or even maybe possibly DC fans out there. At the Thor series, actually not the Thor series, but like Thor Ragnarok, the official trailer just got released yesterday because I'm doing this on not Sunday, but a Monday night right now. But I still got to do a reaction review segment to that. I haven't seen the trailer myself yet. I cannot wait to fucking do a reaction review segment to that thing because I've been hyped as fuck for that thing ever since they announced it last year, 2016. It's Comic-Con. So, there's that. I'm super hyped as fuck to see that freaking trailer for myself. Whoa, man. I can't wait to see the, Thor and Hulk end up fighting each other and that thing, because that's another rumor speculation I was hearing about. And then the next thing I wanted to talk about really fucking fast. I don't know what it was, but I just, man. I was just having a real big nostalgic trip for the past 4 days since Thursday, Friday last week. And even though there's another thing I've been hyped for a little while since, the announcements I think was not January, but about February. They said there's the official release for My Little Pony Friendship and Magic Season 7, which is April 15th, which is this week, Saturday. Only have 6 more fucking days to wait until the Discovery Kids or whatever and all the other little torrent websites that release the episodes end up showing off that episode for season 7, episode 1 and 2, which super hyped and excited for that. The only two that I know about the spoilers for is that I'm really excited to see these two special episodes. They're gonna have 3 actually. One of them's gonna be the synopsis thing for about Fluttershy, and the other one I'm real excited to see about Rarity's episode. And then the other one is gonna be super interesting because it's gonna have something to do with the Q Micro Crusaders trying to hook up Big Mac with freaking, what's his name? There we go. Trying to hook up Big Mac with, not Miss Shirley, but the other chick, Sweetie Drops. Not Sweetie Drops, forgot her fucking name. I'm thinking about Lyra Bomba shipping. Sugar Belle, the one that was in season 5, the one that, what was her name? Starlight Glimmer, when she was evil at the time before Twilight made her good or whatever, decided to, mind control everyone. I remember that. That's going to be really cool seeing her back. Because I know, besides her and the other chick that was that singer was Applejack's friend. And her name was, I remember her stage name was Countess Coloratura, which I know that was a rip-off of a pony version of Lady Gaga or whatever. But, man, it'd be funny to see her come back. And I think Coco Pamel is going to be coming back in this series too. So, yeah, for all my brony fans out there. But this isn't about MLP. This is about Pokemon right now. Another franchise I love to fucking death. And I got 2 article sessions that I will be reading, and links in the description box down below, annotations on the side if you want to see it your own time, or read it with me. And yeah, there's a video for it too, so if you want to see that yourself. One comes from Neo Seekers, and then the other one comes from iDigital Time, so links in the description box down below, annotations on the side. If you're interested in hearing me talk about it, or this has been about 3-4 days since this has been out. I already saw the trailer for it. It's only 41 seconds, so it's super short. And before I also do begin really fucking quick, I know this is nothing brand new. Marshadow people have already known about this Pokemon for a while now, just thanks to the power of the internet. Just like with Generation 6, with even Generation 5's Pokemon Black, White 1 and 2. Everyone already knew about the fusion with Black and White Kyurem at that time. And then everyone already knew about X and Y's Volcanion, Diancie, and Hoopa. And it took, a year or 2 before they all got released finally. Until Game Freak finally released them, and I don't know how long it's going to take for them to release, because they already released Magearna last year, and then some people are calling Magiana, and then they still got 2 more other Pokemon they got to release besides that one. There's that one, and then Marshadow. They finally announced that fucker, about damn time, and they're still oh my god, I want them to have all the shinies officially released. I don't know if they're going to do with the Pokemon 20th anniversary release, maybe not this year. Maybe next year in 2018, when the whole Pokemon Stars finally blows over. I don't know. But, yeah. So anyways, here we go. Let's begin. Links to the description box down below. Station outside, like I said, for the 3rd time. And let's do this shit. So let's see. I'm going to read the Neo Seeker one first, because that one's a lot more shorter. So it says, let's see, this is from the forums, by the way, so I don't know if any people have a Reddit or 4chan account. It should be really easy for you to find. So it says, person that posted this up, let's see, is from Saku, so shout out to the username person that did that. So it says, the Pokemon Company has posted this teaser trailer for Marshadow on YouTube, or Marshadow, however you want to pronounce it, hinting that they will be finally able to obtain Marshadow and Sun and Moon. No details on how or when we'll be able to get it have been provided yet. But this is something, and it seems like we'll be getting that info soon. It certainly is much faster than we had waited for Volcanion or Diancie. So that's a big improvement. Are you guys excited for this Pokemon? And when do you think it will be available to get? This teaser seems to be released simultaneously as a new trailer for the new Pokemon movie I Choose You comes out this summer in Japan. And you can get a glimpse of Marshadow in this trailer, so it may be coincidence. I wonder how long that would work outside of Japan, since it will be a while probably before we get the movie here. Obviously, it's always like a year and a half before they finally do like an English dub translation for Pokemon games, but movies. Let me get my drink real quick. And I've been in Arizona on this channel a while. I still have a lot of that off of YouTube or whatever, but not on camera for you guys. But anyways, this one comes from idigitaltimes.com, so links down below, and also a little trailer here really quick. So it says, the person that made this, shout out to Philip Martinez for making this article here, and the video's down there too if you want to see it yourself, unless you've already seen it. I think I had like 3 or 27 million views the last time I checked. Hopefully I have to do a two-part in this video. So it says, Pokemon Sun and Moon Marshadow distribution coming soon. And hopefully it's not too dark where you can see my face. I was going to do this video earlier, but a couple things came up. So it says, Marshadow, the mythical Pokemon in Sun and Moon, has been revealed in a data leak prior to the game's releases. It has been officially revealed to the Pokemon Company in a brand new video. Check out Marshadow reveal trailer for the Pokemon Sun and Moon trailer below. Marshadow's presence will also be felt in a 2017 movie releases. This year's offering, this year's offering will retell the first episode of the Pokemon anime, but add some new twists into the story, including Marshadow and Pokemon outside of Gen 1 like Incineroar. I totally forgot to do the slideshow for this thing. I don't know why I've been doing that for the past 2 months. So it says, here's the latest trailer for the upcoming Pokemon movie. And then there's a link to the trailer, which I already did a reaction to, segmented out about 3, maybe 4 weeks ago. It was a little while back. I know it was in March. Let's keep it moving. So it says, while the Pokemon Company doesn't reveal much about the new Pokemon, I have no idea how to even pronounce that word. The aforementioned, I think that's what it's called, aforementioned data leak has been revealed. Its typing and moveset. Spoiler alert, if you don't want to know much about Marshadow before it's officially released, turn back now. Marshadow is the first ghost and fighting type Pokemon and comes with a technician ability. Its moveset comes from plenty of physical moves, and that makes sense considering its base stats are 90, 125, 80, 90, 90, and 125. If you want to see more everything more and Marshadow can learn in Pokemon Sun and Moon, take a look at Cerebee's Pokédex entry for the Pokemon News. This new Pokemon has also had its very own special Z move and Z Crystal that will more than likely be distributed with Marshadow. So what do you think of Marshadow's new look in Pokemon Sun and Moon? What do you think when do you think Marshadow will be distributed? Let us know in the comment section down below. So overall thoughts, views, and opinions. I want to just get one thing straight really fucking quick. I really hope to God that this Marshadow, I doubt if it's ever gonna have like another version of this, but I really hope that Game Freak actually like releases every single one of their Pokemon that are mythicals or legendaries as shiny Pokemon. If they end up being a shiny Pokemon distribution, that'll be a lot more better and a shit ton more worth it than just the average look of it. Especially for people that are fucking shiny hunters out there, they would have a fucking field day getting this Pokemon. Especially a lot of the mythical legendary Pokemons that got shiny locked as shinies. That's why I got a feeling that Game Freak's gonna do it like that. Unless they're just gonna do it strictly for Japan and nowhere else, like the United States or Canada or the UK or Europe or Central America, South America, or anywhere else around the world. It's just exclusively for Japan. I know they used to do that a lot back in Generation 1 and 2, but of course at that time the internet was very weak and not too many people used it at that time. It wasn't until the mid-late 2000s when almost millions and millions of people started using it almost every single day. And here we are, let's see, I don't know, 12, 13 years later. Other than that, oh my god, I know there was like a few rumors, and shout out to Game Explains Derek Bittner. He explained it one of the most best professional ways I can even think about even explaining this thing, but this got me super hyped as fuck for it, because I'm really, really hoping to God Game Freak does this, if not this year or next year, maybe in another 4, maybe 5, even fucking 8 years down the line, which I'll be damn near, 37, 38 years old by then. I really, really do hope to God that fucking Game Freak actually sits back, not just sits back and relax, but puts this into consideration, but making, obviously, if any people don't know, they already did it for Generation 1, Generation 2, Gen 3, and they're going to have to make it to Gen 4 eventually, because I know when they do remakes for Gen 5 and 6, I'm not going to give a shit about it too much, because I was already a grown-ass adult at that time. Plus, I didn't have that much time for video games and playing down and sitting down to do, like, watch people do Let's Plays and shit like that, because I was already having my own, like, really super busy, like, prioritized life at that time. And plus, I still had to finish my last 2 years of college and gaming and shit. I'm not going to say it wasn't off my mind completely. It was on my mind for a little bit, but not that much. The only thing I was ever able to, like, play with gaming was, like, stuff for, like, the 3DS and PS Vita at that time. So I didn't really have enough time to play with a lot of console games at that time. So I missed out on a lot of games for like a good 2 years. So yeah, that's the reason why Generation 5 and 6 are super nostalgic for me. I mean, they were really good ass games, but they weren't the best of the best. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. So sorry people that are real big fans of Unova and like the Kalos region, it didn't hit me too hard in the feels. I mean, Black and White 2, I've seen a few Let's Plays for those, and that's one of the only mainstream Pokemon games I probably never got a chance to play. But other than that, man, a lot of people are doing a lot of rumors and speculation since they saw Piplup and Lucario in the freaking like Pokemon 20th anniversary movie I Choose You. They're already speculating right away. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes confirmed. Up the assload. My God, there's so many conspiracy theories about that thing getting remade, and I really hope to God every single one of them are true, because that was one of the very few games, I already mentioned this on a few of my videos that were Pokemon related, that was like one of the last few times out of the years back in 2007 when I was about 18 at that time, finishing my senior year of high school, 07, 08. Man, right before I had to go out into the real world and try to get a job and then try to do community college after that, once 2009 came around, and that was around the time I think Platinum came out. I was lucky enough to play a little bit of that, but like during my spring break and shit. But my God, oh man, I really hope to God that like all those confirmations and rumors about Lucario and Piplup being in a Game Freak and a Pokemon company like teasing us like that. I really hope that's a big indication of if it's not going to be Pokemon Stars that ends up being the Diamond and Pearl remakes. I have a feeling it's probably just going to be, even though they kind of completely skipped it with X and Y, because they did Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire as a Gen 3 remakes, it kind of made up for that third trilogy of the games that they always did. But I have a feeling that might be just another Pokemon Sun and Moon like adaptation for Generation 7. I feel like, in my own personal opinion, that's going to be another Gen 7 game. If not, it's probably just going to be a side game like for Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeons, or like another Pokemon Puzzle League thing, or maybe like another Pokemon side spin-off game like how they did for Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness, or Battle Revolution, even though that thing was kind of crap, or Pokemon Rumble Blast. It might just be a side game that's a lot less important, not super important. I don't know. But that's just me speculating. Other than that, that's all I gotta say for now. It's getting a lot more pitch black, and I'm not sure if you guys can see me or not anymore, so I'm just gonna wrap the video up. That's pretty much my overall thoughts, views, and opinions and speculations for this whole distribution series for Marshadow. And I've already seen like That's weird. So if they're gonna do that for Marshadow, they should do a distribution for Mew too, because not Mew 2, but like Mew, the pre-evolution and shit like that. Even though it's not officially a pre-evolution, but I remember I saw a couple of videos of Mew having its own special Z crystal too. So if they're gonna do it for Marshadow, they should do it for Mew. Again, the last time they did a distribution for Mew, I think that was what, 1998, 99, 2000, like around the first 3 years Pokemon was even around. So I think it was about 97 or 98, around the time Pokemon the first movie came out. The only thing I remember about getting the Mew thing is about having a distribution for that was when I went to see Pokemon the first movie in theaters. I was lucky enough to see that with my older cousins at that time. This is when I was still living in New York, by the way. My God, I'm super hyped as fuck to get it. I got the Mew card, but unfortunately I had to give that away with all my other Gen 1 and Gen 2 cards to my younger cousin, which kind of sucked. I'm not going to get too much into the story of that. I've said that a few times on this channel before. With that said, my friends, that's all I got to say for now. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up the video. Links in the description box down below, annotations on the side. If any of you people want to see, excuse me, want to read this article on your own specific personal time and date, and I'm out of here. Peace out once again, bros, women, bronies, and Pegasus Otaku Nikki Komodis out there. I will see you when I see you guys. A good day, have a good night, wherever you are at around the world. Don't drink smoke weed at the same time. Don't take the reckless. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep it collective out there. And until then, that's the guy. Peace out, ladies and goodbye. Stay tuned, more videos coming soon. Brand new essential almost every single day. Stay in the grind, stay easy, stay safe, stay healthy, be easy, be do to yourself. Peace out, and like sauerkraut. I'm gone to get out of here. Stay tuned more future content channel, stay for more updates, and of course stay tuned more future commentary content and vlogs on this channel, such as Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, PC gaming news, and of course on this side of the room, my anime otaku room, video game related news, and on this article session, story reviews on this side of the room, and on that side of the room, my MLP and Pokemon over hype reality shows, article session reviews, and of course my overhyped reaction reviews segments on that side of the room, and of course my Marvel DC movies, my movie trailers, and of course video game trailers and anime otaku related trailers and video sponsors and rants. Peace out, ladies and goodbye, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy, stay epic, everyone, and goodbye. I'm out.